Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Horse Center. Tonight, we have the man of the moment himself, Jockey Sonny Leaon. Sonny, I can ask you, how are you doing tonight? But I think the whole world knows. How are you doing, man? How you feeling about the Saturday?
I'm over the moon.
I can imagine for sure. So, obviously winning the Kentucky Derby that's every jockey's dream, right? But how special was it to spend the moment after here, up here, you got the trophy in your hand, you're kissing your baby with your wife. How special was it to share the moment with your family like that?
Wow, buddy, that was the best day of my life. I got the Kentucky Derby winning. I got my family close to me. I got my team around my side. What can I say about that? Just live the moment, man.
Absolutely. So speaking of the moment, what was, and you've probably been asked this question 1,000 times, but at what moment during the race did you know, man, I got this?
Right in the stretch, right to turning for home.
Yeah, right when you're turning home, you knew I got
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I say, hey, I got opportunity to get this Kentucky Derby, and then 150 yards to the wire, or 150 yards to the wire. I thought I got this Kentucky Derby for sure because they are right there. It's a lot of way to get to the wire, and then I started keeping riding more harder than ever.
So inside, when it was going on and you realized, hey, man, I got this, were you starting to get nervous? Were you starting to get excited? I mean, what was that feeling inside like?
No, I never start to get nervous. I only get focused in my race and try to do the best for the people in this Kentucky Derby. That's what I did.
Was there ever a thought when you were coming up on Messier to try to go to the inside, or did you know right away you were going to the outside?
You know, when I turn it for home, the rail open up and say, that's my rail, that's mine. But I know I had one horse in front of me, and he was like for like third line, and then he looked like tired because every strike my horse give me, I get more close to him and say, and then the horse is gonna come down for sure because he's been tired. I don't wanna take a shot. I'm gonna avoid him and get the right decision. Now, that's what I did.
Yeah, it was perfect. You see so many jockeys that try to go up the inside and they get stopped and they lose all their momentum. Dennis Trusty had a question. What were the reaction back home at Belterra Park and all the small tracks about your win?
Well, that's a good question. Belterra Park. It's been my home for all my life when I came to USA. So most of my life in USA is being in Belterra Park. It's my home. I'm gonna be excited to get tomorrow and everybody uh, hug me or say, Sonny, congratulations, you did it. Yeah, because in special moment I feel good because I came from Ohio to rock the best race in Kentucky Derby. It's a Kentucky Derby. And then I won the Kentucky Derby. I back with my trophy for Ohio and say, we got this.
Mm-hmm. How ironic is it, too? Your first horse back tomorrow on race 1 is called Kentucky Cool.
Say it again?
Your horse name for your first ride back tomorrow, race 1, the horse's name is Kentucky Cool.
Really?
You are definitely Kentucky Cool right now.
Well, I want to tell you the truth. I don't even student my program just for tomorrow because a lot of interview today, a lot of interview yesterday, 2 days ago. But tomorrow morning, I wanna wake up and start to student my program like I did it before the Kentucky Derby.
Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Doyle wants to know, how many times did you watch Mind That Bird win the Kentucky Derby?
Well, I did it like 6 times. And today, I did it again. I didn't even watching my replay today. I watching my damn bill today in Save Myself. Hey, I almost did the same.
Mm-hmm.
How many times have you?
Just because Messier don't give it to me the real. If you know, that was to be perfect for the same rate to my damper and race strike.
What made you choose the rail? Every other jockey you can see on the overhead went to the outside. What made you choose the rail?
Because I know that horse, I was like 16, 18 lane behind them. I know they left to the gate fast. I know they're gonna stop, especially that day. The track, I don't know what happened that day in Churchill Down, but most of the horses don't win in front that day.
Well, let's rewind back when you were at Beltara Friday, I believe. What was it like getting that phone call that you were even in the Kentucky Derby?
Say that again, I can hear you.
So Friday, while you were at Belterra Park, what was it like getting the call that you were even in the Kentucky Derby?
So can you explain better that question?
So he's asking you on Friday.
Uh-huh.
Rich Strike was not in the race, and then you got a phone call to say, "Hey, guess what? We're in the race." How did that feel?
I can hear you better now. So when my horse dropped in, so oh man, I think one of the best call I ever have in my life. And Mr. Eddie Reese told me, man, we get in. Oh my God, I was super excited. I told to my wife, hey, love, we win already because we are in the Kentucky Derby. I'm really happy. I'm very excited. And she was excited too. I go with you. I go with you.
Did you have to race out to the store to get a hat?
Yeah. Do you see her?
Yeah.
Yeah. She go to the Macy and I don't know what kind of store she go, but when she come back in afternoon, she told me the hat. Hey, I got for tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks good. So Zulima wants to know, did any Derby winning jockeys or any Derby or any jockeys in the jock room give you any pointers before you got started there?
No.
All right. So I have a question for you. Obviously, a lot has changed for you afterwards, right? I mean, you go from, you're all over the news. So in what ways has winning the Derby surprised you? Not winning the race itself, but afterwards, the attention that you've gotten.
Wow. Afterward, that again?
So since winning the Kentucky Derby, in what ways are you surprised at all of the attention that is now coming to you?
What ways are surprising all the attention don't come to me? I was surprising all attention. All attention was in Sonny Leaon and Rich Strike and the team Rick.
Absolutely. Sounds good. So now that you've won the Derby, so obviously today the news broke that Rich Strike is not going to run in the Preakness. Was that something you knew already, or did you just find out today like everybody else?
I thought that after we winning the Kentucky Derby, so it's so difficult for a horse run the Kentucky Derby and win the Kentucky Derby, go to the short distance, especially with my horse, he like comes from way back. And I think that was the best decision for Rich Strike. Go straight to the Belmont State. A long race for him. I think he wanna be fine in the Belmont State. He gonna be tough in that race. That was good move, wise move.
Man, good to hear.
Yeah, do you think they should back the Preakness up a week or two to give the Kentucky Derby winner more of a shot to run in it?
I don't know about that.
Or just keep it like it is, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
right.
Tradition.
Yeah.
Right. Tradition, yeah, but everybody go to the Triple Crown, but I think the best for the horse. For the horse is go straight to the Belmont State. I agree 100% with the owner and the trainer.
So we've all heard stories about when a jockey gets his first win, you get sprayed with water, you get sprayed with powder. There's all sorts of interesting things that happen when a jockey gets his first win. So when a jockey gets his first Kentucky Derby win, what happens in the locker room? Is everybody just like, hey, congratulations? Are you getting sprayed with water? Are they putting powder on you? Take us to the scene in the jocks room after the Derby.
Well, I don't know about that because when I made the jockey room, everybody was left because after winning the Kentucky Derby, that was a lot of interview, a lot of, wow, that was a great moment. We went to the room with a lot of people, a lot of camera. We spent a lot of time with those people. And then when I go back to the jockey room, nobody was there.
So kind of by yourself, a little chance to relax.
Yeah. Just my valet and Ramon Dominguez. We made interview after the Kentucky Derby in the jockey room too, but nobody was there.
What about that moment you showed up at Jeff Ruby's and everybody was there?
Wow, beautiful. Over there, yeah, everybody clapped their hand for me. Everybody was excited. There was a lot of picture between me and the people. Wow, that was amazing with my family. That was a nice experience and beautiful moment.
How many more calls is your agent getting now to get you somewhere else?
Well, I don't know because I was I was in vacation, and then today I go back home. But I gotta call him tomorrow and start to asking to him, hey man, what's the deal now? We got more business. I think so because we got 3 now in Churchill Down for Saturday and 2 for Sunday, and we gotta go to Indiana. That's I think so. We can get a couple more miles than normal.
Is that where you went? You went right to the beach after your win?
Yeah, the next day.
Sounds like fun. So when you get to the Jocks room tomorrow, what kind of surprises do you think that they might have in store for you?
Wow, I don't know, but all my friends, all my partner already called me, and they were so happy because I did it. Because we did it because we are family, Ohio family. I did it for Ohio, and a lot of I had a lot of phone calls from my friends like Juan Machado, Santiago Gonzalez, good jockeys.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're all familiar with the jockey and the trainer and so forth that are involved, but so many other people are a part of a horse making it to the Kentucky Derby and then winning, like the groomers and the folks that hot walk it and so forth. So how much do they get to participate in all the celebration?
Wow. I think they're gonna celebrate because we are family. We are Ohio. They gotta be there. I think so. Everybody gonna get excited. Everybody's excited now.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, for sure. Well, it was absolutely an exciting race. My name is Rich, and unfortunately, I
Rich, really?
Yes, and unfortunately, I didn't bet any on the horse that day. I was
Why?
so burned out.
What happened, Rich?
I did, I had so much work to do to get ready for the Kentucky Derby that I just wanted to relax and not really, just watch it and not really even think about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think everybody studied all 20 horses too. He got in Friday, and they just completely overlooked him.
But if one of you were bet $50, you make a few hundred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I would have bet 50,000.
Right.
I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be on the beach next to you.
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
How much do you think that horse just loves Churchill, or do you think that horse can run any track?
No, I think he's right now in Eddie Rick's farm. I think he got to go back in Churchill to breeze next week. I think so. But he's right now home.
And I know you get this question all the time, but after the race, how scary was that for you, or is that kind of normal how the horse acted and the pony acted?
No, I wasn't scary because I already winning the Kentucky Derby. I was so excited, so relaxed. In one moment, I could not believe that happened, but I never get nervous. I know Rich Strike. I know he's, he got a lot of power, he got a lot of energy, but we got really good connection each other.
So Chris makes the thing. He says, "I need a Rich Strike autographed picture from Sonny." That's my name. Is
yeah,
Chris.
Why not?
It should just say, "Too bad you missed out, dummy." I love Sonny.
Why not?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely a great thing for the sport and for smaller barns for sure. So, I mean, what are you hoping to accomplish the rest of the year now that you've won the Kentucky Derby? What's what's your next goal, so to speak?
Win the Belmont State. That's the next goal.
Now, to be honest with us here, do you think if you won the Belmont Stakes, it would feel the same as the Kentucky Derby? Or do you feel like, well, since I won the Derby, I kind of expect to win the Belmont Stakes? So do you think there'd be the same excitement?
No, I think I expect to win the Belmont State. So now everybody know my horse, I know, but we have a better track for my horse. I think so my horse can be nice in the Belmont State that day, because long distance, deep track, I think I will be fine.
Do you think I'll get 80-1 this time?
That's not going to happen again.
Absolutely not, unfortunately.
Yeah, you missed your opportunity.
I do, unfortunately.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, I do. I'm sad about it too, but what can you do?
Yeah, cross the finger for me anyway.
Yeah, no, hell no. We want you to win. We appreciate you coming on the show for sure, wholeheartedly. We'd like to see you bring home the second trophy as well. We appreciate your time for sure.
I think you've done exactly what horse racing needs. I mean, people that don't even watch horse racing are out there rooting for you right now. So it's great.
Absolutely, for sure. I saw that. Cool. So Drake and some other young kid, I forget his name, were at the Kentucky Derby too, celebrating when you won. So it's got to feel good. What's his name? I don't know his name.
Jack something. I don't even know.
Yes, indeed. In any case, Sean, I know he's pressed for time. Sonny, any final questions, Sean?
No, I think that's it. I mean, I guess my other question would be, but you can't really do much about it. If you won the Belmont, is there going to be that what could have been if he would have ran the Preakness and he could have won the Triple Crown? It is what it is, right?
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm happy to go straight to the Belmont State. We already win the Kentucky Derby. Well, I told you, I can't still believe.
Yeah, I can imagine. Absolutely not.
We did it.
Absolutely, for sure. And we're all happy that you did it because, it's a fantastic story. It literally is like Cinderella. You got in at midnight, right? 30 seconds to go before you're not going to get in the race. You get into the race. You're number 21. Everybody's confused when it's over because we all think it's number 2. And then we have to look back again to see that it's 21. And I'm like, oh my God, that's my name. And then I'm like, that's got to be the longest shot on the board. And it was. So it was an absolutely amazing story. And we thank you so wholeheartedly for spending some time with us today. We know that you're in great demand. So I am very grateful for you coming on to the show tonight. And Sean and I and everybody in the Horse Racing Today.net world, we wish you nothing but the best of the luck going forward, Sonny.
Thank you. We are here anytime, guys. When I came to do another interview for you, so we're great, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's how I want to address that too. Thank you for that. You're as humble as you were before the Kentucky Derby. Not everybody's like that. You stayed humble, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Sonny. Have a great evening, and go get him in Belterra and go get him in New York, man, and Churchill and wherever else you're riding. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Have a great night.
Thank you, son.
All right, Sean. So that was a lot of fun. I really appreciate Sonny. I know he's got to be in such demand. He's got to be on another show in about 10 minutes. So I wanted to make sure that we allowed him to get up and get out here. Normally we can be on for 40, 45 minutes with people.
Yeah. But 100%, he stayed humble. He was willing to answer us and willing to come on. Always great. With that kind of attitude, he's going to win a lot more races, and it won't be the last Kentucky Derby he wins, hopefully.
Hopefully not. Well, we're going to be ubiquitous tonight because in about 40 minutes we'll be back with, I keep messing up my man's name, Sean Patrick Nolan.
There you go.
There you go.
You haven't gotten it right once yet. So
that was the first time. It's the first time for everything. But we're going to talk about the 3 big races over at Belmont Park this weekend. It's the Man of War, the Peter Pan, and the Bugay Stakes. I think that's how they pronounce that
yeah.
one. So got some Kentucky Derby contenders in that Peter Pan race. A lot of horses, a few of them that were on the Derby Trail that didn't quite make the Kentucky Derby. So that should be a pretty interesting, fun race. Got a couple on dirt. Got some great names like Gufo and Yaber, who is a Breeders' Cup champion. So there's some really good horses running at Belmont on Saturday. I'm looking forward to doing that. Trying to get prepared for 2 shows at one time, Sean, though, is a little bit, multitasking. The left brain and the right brain working at the same time. And, I'm ordinarily confused as it is.
Yep, I got about a half hour to finalize that last race. So, yeah, definitely.
So then we better hold you over as long as we can.
Well, that's all right. I've looked at it. I just haven't typed it up yet on exactly what my second and third pick are, but I know who's winning the race.
All right, fantastic. Well, all right, we'll see everybody back. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button on YouTube. And then you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Horse Race, the number 2. And then, Horse Race, the number 2 day. Sean will keep you up to speed on everything that's going on. And I can tell you that behind the scenes, Sean's always working on trying to get the best guests that we can possibly get. So you can thank Sean for Sonny's appearance today. I know he's working on the trainer, Eric Reed, too. So hopefully we'll have some news on that.
Yeah, and we're also working on the grooms, Ed Dixon, Sr. and Jr. As far as Sonny, got a shout out to Zulima Dewitz, who helped out with this one. So I appreciate her help as well. She helps us schedule sometimes, so I appreciate that.
Thank you, Zulima. I want to thank Beverly Taylor, Tracy Singh, Zulima, as you mentioned, Steve Goodrich, Rick Hepner. Sorry, I'm blind. I can't see, so I'm squeezing Janine Rogers, Hillary, Robert Bryan for their thumbs up on Facebook. If you like what we do here, please give us the thumbs up on Facebook and YouTube. Helps us with their algorithms and pushes up a little higher when people put us in the search results. All right, Sean, until we get back here in about 38 minutes. Hope you enjoyed this evening with Sonny. I did. We'll see you in the
winner's circle.
Absolutely. Have a great night, everybody. Until 9:30 Eastern anyway.